country. You know, hopefully he made a statement for the best player in the country. But he's just, nothing rattles him. He understands what we want to get accomplished on offense. You know, but he had a great supporting cast out there tonight. You know, Wayne played big, the offensive line. Hats off to those guys, because Deshaun doesn't do what he does, the receivers don't do what they do, Wayne doesn't do what he does without those 5 guys up front. So just a complete team win, but it is good to have number 4.
57. North Carolina stopped you, or do you feel like you just stopped yourself?
You know, in the first half, we just couldn't get out of our own way. You know, we were moving the ball, but then we'd have a penalty. We have consecutive penalties back-to-back, get behind the chains. We were living in 3rd and long, or we'd have a good run and then come back with a follow-up run and didn't get the push that we wanted. But, you know, they did a good job of mixing it up. They did some things. They changed up. They jumped into an odd scheme, you know, something that we hadn't seen them do all year. So, you know, they challenged us at first in the first half, but we came in, made some adjustments, and then the guys came out in the second half and just, you know, played their butts off.
What did you do different with Wayne in the second half? We got 170 of 187 yards in the second half.
Well, you know, they were geared up to stop some of our inside running game, so try to get the ball on the perimeter a little bit, let him use his speed and quickness to get to the outside and make the safeties come up and tackle him. So, you know, change up the scheme a little bit, because they were geared up to take away, you know, our main inside zone scheme. But, you know, biggest thing is he was seeing it. He was challenged at halftime. He was challenged by myself. He was challenged by Terry. He was challenged by Diamond. And the biggest thing was just challenging him to go run like the Wayne train. If you want to be called the Wayne train, you need to run.
So how has this offense changed over the season, the way you've developed them and had some time to actually work with your offense?
You know, just taking what's there. You know, our guys believe in you know, trying to set the tempo running the ball, but obviously teams are going to do some different things to try and stop, you know, certain elements of our game. But you know, the biggest thing is taking what's there, you know, trying not to put in too much, trying not to get too complicated, let our guys go out and play. We feel like we've got good players at every position, and if they know what they're doing, if we can keep it simple, then they can play fast and go out and execute.
How much have you looked at plays, total plays in games this year?
You know, we have an indicator that we try to hit. We want to try and get 80 plays a game. We feel like that's a good number. You know, we haven't hit that every game. I think this is the highest snap count we've had all year. But the biggest thing is just looking at, you know, how the game flows. You know, is there a reason why we're under that 80? And obviously, if the game dictates where we don't, you know, get as many possessions, and obviously you're not so much concerned about it. But big thing is not so much looking at plays, but just trying to be efficient with the plays that we have.
Do you feel like 57 plays and 20 minutes of possession in the first half just wore them down, especially at the start of the third quarter?
Well, you know, we knew that they play their starters, and they've played a lot of snaps here going down the stretch, and so we wanted to try and drive the snap count out in particular, the snap count up in particular in this game, because we felt like late in the season that tempo could be something that could be an advantage for us. But you know, 57 plays, you know, I was amazed when we came in at halftime and said that we had run that many snaps, considering that we weren't very clean in the first half. You know, we had several 3-and-outs and didn't move the ball as consistently as I would like.
There's some other really good running backs out there. What is Deshaun Watson's Heisman case?
You know, that's for everybody else to decide. But you know, down the stretch, if you just look at what he's led our offense to be able to do, and I guess to make the stake is we've played several defenses in the top 22, and he's produced against every defense. You know, he continues to be the most dominant player on the field. You know, he's a true quarterback. He manages the game. He takes what's there. So if you're looking for the complete best player in the country, I think he has as good a chance as anybody.
Why is this offense so good?